YouTube, YouTube. Welcome back to another video with your boy AMG Lifestyle. If you knew what to do, my name is Alex. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time watching, please like and subscribe. We are a man of God, and we're just trying to live our dream out and just pursue some content, man. But what's up, y'all? I know I've been gone. I've been gone for almost 2 to 3 weeks. A lot happened, as you can tell. A lot happened. Shoot, just want to first off by just saying, glory to God that, everything turned out well. I'm still in recovery process, but, thank God it was nothing worse. I give God all the praise and he deserves all the praise. But, yeah, let's just cut the chit chat, man. I know, I'm just here to make a video, just here to tap in and just say, I'm back. I'm back to making content, but before I get into that, I just kind of wanted to touch base about what happened and where I've been at. So right now I'm currently dealing with a dislocated ankle. This all started when I was invited to go play some hoops with my boy. And shout out JD if you're watching this, man. He a real one. Shout out my boy JD. He invited me to go play some hoops at Ezel. It was after coming off that 13-hour shift, I was like, you know what, why not? You know what I'm saying? Just why not? It was my day off. I was like, you know what, let's just go hoop. So went to go hoop. After that, it was cool. First little 2 games, it was cool. I was getting buckets or whatever. And then third game comes. It was a close game. And we had game point. And all I remember is I don't remember if I was setting a screen or if I was just going to get the rebound. It was either a pick and roll or a rebound that I was going to go chase. So once I was going to go chase that, I jumped towards the rim to get the ball. I got pushed in midair, so I lost control. So that little push that I got from behind, I lost control. And mind you, when I came down, I snapped my ankle. And I dislocated it. And mind you, during that moment, it was just straight pain. I'm not gonna lie, it was just straight pain. And all I see is I look down and my ankle is dislocated, so it's crooked. So just mind you, like, I'm gonna pop up some pictures of how it was and what it looks like currently and what it looked like when I was at the hospital and etc. All that's gonna be, pictures somewhere around here, but or right there or somewhere. But all I look down is I see, just imagine your kneecap, right? Just imagine your leg straight. And just imagine you just look down and see your ankle just curved. It's just turned. And it was straight pain. It was straight pain. And I definitely had a few conversations with myself, and I was like, damn, like, is it really me? Like, this is happening to? Like, and it was crazy, bro. And just I was laying on the floor for Q5. I was laying on the floor for about like 10, 15 minutes. I told my boy, yo, JD, get the whip. Because at first, I ain't gonna lie, I was off adrenaline. So I was like, yo, call 911. And I was like, you know what? No, never mind. Do not call 911. Tell them boys, do not call 911. Because, mind you, so at the time, we was at the gym. The hospital was like 10 minutes away. So if I would have got picked up by the ambulance and went to the hospital, bro, I would have paid like $10,000 just for that 10-minute ride. So I was like, you know what? Nah, JD, go get the car. So he went to go get the car. Boom. That's when he pulls up. And like at first, when this first happened, I thought a bone popped out. Because as soon as this happened, I saw someone go run and get a jacket and covered my foot. But they ran and covered my foot. So I'm thinking like a bone popped out. So I'm like, yo, did a bone pop out? Do you see any bone? Da, da, da. They was like, no. It was just ugly, so they didn't want to see it. So I was like, all right, cool, boom. Then that's when a few bunch of individuals helped me. They dragged me to my car, and we was praying. Before that happened, it was hard to get in my car, definitely, but I had to get in the back seat. And before I left, I wanted to, tell everybody to let's pray. So everybody surrounded my car, and we all just prayed. We all prayed to the Lord. They all prayed for me, and I appreciate everybody, whoever's watching this, that was in that circle that prayed for me. I really, do, truly appreciate it. And yeah, man, just after that, we went to the hospital. Knowing my boy JD and how he drives, I told him, yo, I know this is serious, but don't need to cut up. Like, you don't need to do Fast and Furious. Like, we good. Just drive me to the hospital. Mind you, I'm in pain. I keep grabbing myself of how much pain I'm in. And I get to the hospital. I get to the ER. Boom, they drag me out the car onto a wheelchair. Mind you, I'm holding up my leg. I'm holding up my leg like this, right? And all I'm looking at is just my ankle just crooked. And I'm just like, bro, this is really happening right now. So as I'm getting wheelchaired into the ER, a room wasn't ready for me. So I'm literally sitting there, just imagine, right? I'm in a wheelchair, just sitting there like this in pain, bro. Just looking at my ankle crooked, right? And they were like, oh, we got to take off the shoe and the sock. I said, bro, what? I said, no, like, I don't even want to look at it. Like, could we have to do it now? They was like, yeah, we have to. So they took off the shoe, they cut the sock, boom, bare feet. All I do is just see my junk just crooked. I'm like, damn, bro. So that's when, boom, I waited, and I got to they put me on the bed, and that's when they started putting the IV on me, all these stickers and things to perform this reduction. Thank God that, nothing was broken, nothing was damaged. So once that happened, they put me under medication and amnesia. Is it amnesia? I'm sorry. They put me under medication, and I forgot what the medication is to make you go to sleep. So, at first I was a little nervous. Mind you, this is when I was in a funk. This is when I was telling y'all earlier that, like, I was in a funk. I was down. My emotions was this, and this, and this. And mind you, like, I was still going to God. Like, I was still reading my word. I was still praying, but my effort wasn't there. My heart posture wasn't there. So I literally felt like this was payback. In a moment, like, I literally was talking to God. I'm like, God, like, I'm sorry. Like, if this is what you wanted to do to me to, make me come closer to you, or make me realize that, I can't do anything without you, and that, I'm in need of you, God, I apologize. So the first thing I start doing once I'm in the hospital bed is I'm singing, Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. Oh, I just started singing that. Mind you, there's like 7, 8 nurses, bro, just right in front of me. Like, mind you, I understand what's going on, but at the same time, I don't. And it's like, at the time of this happening, it feels like everybody in the hospital is moving so slow. Like, it feels like they don't just see a crooked foot and, I'm in deep pain. But once that happened, they, the real doctors came and told me what's going to happen, and the medication. I had to sign a bunch of waivers just in case, the medication that they put me under, God forbid, I would need a breathing tube and etc. if I'm not performing any oxygen. So once that happened, boom, they put me under the medication to make me go to sleep. And all I remember is slowly my eyes rolling and my eyes closed. And all I see is white. For some reason, right? All I see is white, and I feel like I'm going in a big circle. It's like a big Ferris wheel. It's like I'm going in a big circle, and all I talked about was Jesus. All I talked about was Jesus. And all I talked about was how Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Like, I just kept saying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And it literally felt like I was going in a circle, but I kept going in different angles. Like, I don't know how to make it make sense, but I kept going in different angles, just going in a circle, going in a circle, going in a circle. And mind you, once this is happening, I'm obviously, I don't know what the heck is going on, right? So I just keep talking about Jesus, keep saying he's the way, the truth, and the life. He's the way, the truth, and the life. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And fast forward to when I didn't know I was awake. But this is when, people record you. Like my friend JD, shout out Vontae too if you're watching this. Um, them boys was recording me because obviously, you know, they would think that I'm gonna say something funny. Um, but it immediately once like I guess you can say woke up in a sense. I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was preaching the gospel. Things.
Talk to him, brother.
Jesus.
Talk to him.
No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus. The way, the truth, and life. I love my man Jesus. I love my man Jesus. And I was literally talking to the nurses, preaching the gospel. Like they like JD and Vontae will sit here and tell you like I was dead preaching the gospel. And I kept quoting Matthew 7. I kept quoting a bunch of different scripture, and I just kept telling the nurses about Jesus. And I kept telling the nurses about who Jesus was. And after that, you know, I started to pray with the nurse. And I started to pray with the nurse. I started to pray with my boys, and I started to pray over the whole hospital. And it's crazy because once after that had happened, I remember I spent literally, I don't know how long in prayer. All I remember is, yeah, I was praying. I was praying for the nurse. I was praying for the hospital. I was praying for my friends that were there. And it just felt right. Like, it just felt like during that moment, all I can talk about was Jesus. There was nothing else on my mind but speaking about the gospel, but telling these nurses about who Jesus really is. And, you know, after that, I started speaking Creole. There was this Haitian nurse. Later, I found out it was a Haitian nurse. I was talking Creole to her. I was telling her about the food. I was calling her beautiful names, doing all these things in Creole, and I didn't notice. And it's crazy because I don't know, man. It was just a lot going on that day, and I'm definitely gonna put some clips of my journey. I did record my journey. I did record some clips. I'm not gonna put everything in because it's a long. I don't want to make this a super long video, but a lot definitely had happened that day, and when I tell you that this was probably the most humbling experience for me currently. This is only week 2, and it's currently been so humbling to me because before this even happened, I was on go. Like I was on go. Like I was not sleeping that well. I was just continually working on YouTube, working on getting videos up for you guys, working up, just going to the gym, just trying to perform all this content, bro. Content was on my mind, bro. And that's the only thing that I was focused on. And it was hard for me to get rest. It was hard for me to let my body rest, my mental rest, my head rest, everything. It was hard. So for this to happen, this definitely is a setback. This definitely is a setback. This definitely crushed me mentally. I mean, bro, like, but first and foremost, like, I just want to shout out Steve, JD, Vontae, and, you know, everybody at Ezel too that was praying over me and also that came and visited me at the hospital. They really stayed there throughout the whole process, and, you know, they didn't really have to, and I truly appreciate that, but this was humbling, bro. It was definitely so humbling to me, and it's crazy because multiple times, I got this about 4 or 5 times. The same sentence, might rearrange their words, but the same sentence. They were like, maybe this is God telling you to slow down. You've been grinding so hard, you've been working so hard that maybe this is a lesson telling you to slow down. Maybe this is his only way of getting your attention to slow down and to rest. But so when this happened, I had to get out the hospital. I was rolled out in a wheelchair and I was given crutches. I was in a cast, a splint, before the boot. Mind you, I'm gonna put the clip in where it was day 1, and it literally didn't feel real. I was literally shocked for the next 4 or 5 days. Yo, this is literally the night of getting out the hospital. It's about 3 a.m. right now, and I can't sleep because I really understand being off meds in the hospital and them wearing off. Yeah, this is day 5, I believe. Still currently struggling. It's crazy because I actually fell just now, hopping to the shower. So I definitely hurt as I was hopping. My right side of my ankle gave out, so I fell and I actually hurt this. So kind of in pain right now, but I see an orthopedic tomorrow, so I don't know, man, but definitely just been going through a lot these last 5 days. It's definitely been hard, but we still got it. But I just wanted to check in, man. Day 5, tune out. I didn't want to cry, but I was literally in shock. Because I'm like, bro, this is really happening to me. Like, my focus, my dreams, my goals, everything that I wanted to achieve before the summer or during the summer, it all got put on pause. And I'm just like, dang, bro. Like, for real? Like, this is what it is? But then I really had to sit there and be grateful. I had to sit there and be grateful because God kept my life. And after they reduct my ankle, they said I needed to go see a orthopedic, something with a surgeon. I went to go see the surgeon to see if I have any ligament damage, to see if I need surgery. So I'm definitely gonna put that clip in there too. But morning, y'all. I'm on my way to the orthopedic. I'm not worried or nothing, you know. I know God got this. But yeah, let's go ahead and get there. Okay.
You can put a sock on under the boot. You can wash your foot. You promised me you were going to wear the boot. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in a cast.
No, like something like that? No, don't do that. No.
Okay. Okay, deal. You got yourself a deal, okay?
So.
But nothing's broken. You don't need surgery. That's huge, okay? Let's do 4 weeks, okay? Obviously, if you're worried about something, if you feel like you're having worsening pain, something like that, you let us know. But you're already kind of past the window of things getting worse. Turns out I didn't need no surgery, thank God. So they just put me in a boot for 6 weeks. But when I tell you, these past 2 weeks have been so hard. What's up, y'all? It's like, I think it's day 5 or day 6. I don't know. But it's about 3:30 right now in the morning. And I ain't gonna lie, like, ever since they took my foot off the splint and put me into a boot, bro, it was cool until like the last 30 minutes until now, bro. Like, I'm literally like, this pain, bro, it's like so bad. And it's like, it came out of nowhere, bro. It's like, bro, my brother had to help me adjust the boot like 3 times, bro. And it's like, I was struggling to put my foot in, like to put my heel all the way back. Bro, it's painful, bro. I can't walk. I can't shower normally. I can't use the bathroom normally. I can't put on clothes normally. Like, my family, and shout out to my big brother and my mother, because they've really been helping me. It's really been so hard because I'm so used to being independent that it's like I literally am a grown man and I got people taking care of me like I'm 5. And it's very humbling, bro. And I'm so appreciative, but it's very humbling. But yeah, so it's just been a lot.
It's been a lot, especially picking up the camera. It's like, it's so hard to just vlog. Like, this is what I do. Like, I stay in bed. I don't do nothing. Either I stay in bed, I go hang out with my big brother, or I go in the living room and watch TV, or watch the basketball game, or put on some Christian music while I read my word in the living room. Just, it's been hard staying in a box. It's been hard staying in the house because I really can't do nothing. Um, and I can't leave my foot in a certain position because my foot starts to swell up. And it's like I always have to keep my foot elevated. But but yeah, man, that's where I've been. It's been so hard, but I knew I wanted to make a video to just record my journey. I'm definitely gonna need physical therapy after this, but I'm definitely gonna show you guys pictures of the ankle of me in the splint, or a video or them taking off the splint and me in a boot and how it looks currently. Um, Everything is just a process. Uh, I mean, it still sucks. It still hits me to this day. Um, but it's a journey. And I just want to put a disclaimer that the pictures I'm gonna put, it looks a little nasty, definitely. And so I just want to say that's just a big disclaimer. But I'm back. I'm gonna be posting vlogs every day. I'm going to try to, just to record, my process. Um, they're definitely not gonna be long vlogs. They're definitely just gonna be probably like short vlogs, just updating y'all on my journey and updating y'all on everything. Um, but I really do appreciate God. I really do appreciate y'all. I did miss y'all, man. I was thinking about y'all like so much. And I was like, I gotta record, I gotta record, I gotta record. So I definitely been vlogging on the phone. Um, and I'm in my guest room in my house. I can't even go upstairs and sleep in my room because to go up and down the stairs by it's just too much work. So I kind of moved down here. Um, but yeah, y'all. So this has just been my life these past 2 to 3 weeks. I gotta do this for another 3 or 4 weeks. I go back to the doctor in about 3 weeks to get another MRI or X-ray, whatever the case is, whatever it's called, to see how the progress is doing. And I've been icing, I've been elevating. Like it's, I just can't thank God enough that I got a supporting family and supporting friends. And thank y'all for the ones who've been constantly calling me and texting me and checking in on me. It truly means a lot. Um, but yeah, man. So that's just kind of where I've been at, man. And yeah, it's definitely been a journey, man. But I just wanted to come here and just update y'all, let y'all know I'm still here. I ain't take a break again. A long break. But it was definitely, I kind of just wanted to stay away from the camera too. I know I did say I wanted to record, but I kind of also just wanted to spend time with God and just really just don't pick up the camera. Don't pick up the camera and vlog you spending time with God because some things are not for the camera. Like I'd rather just spend my independent time with God, but I'm back. And I just want to say I love y'all. This is a journey. This is a process. It's been so painful, but every bump in the road, is a step forward, closer to success. So, definitely excited to put some vlogs out to update y'all. And I just pray that everything goes well. That we don't have to be in this for long, cause it's crazy. Cause for the month of May, bro, I had so many plans, so many places to go, and it's like everything just disappeared. But it's all right though. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. We're back in business. I love y'all, AMG family. Peace.